So which is it? Dissociation or disassociation? Yes, that's how a lot of us feel when we hear the word disassociation. Although I do want to validate, it still appears in the dictionary as an English language word. And for a lot of you who speak English as a second language, it may be more natural to think of it as a disassociation. Although clinically, the correct term is dissociation. So fun fact, if you're a language nerd like me, the clinical term dissociation is attributed to the French psychiatrist and hypnotherapist Pierre Janet. He originally coined the term in his native French as désagrégation, which linguists say would more accurately translate to something like disaggregation. Although he lectured on this in the late 1880s, the word dissociation was not new to the 1880s. We found a reference as far back as Herman Melville's Moby Dick, which was written in the 1850s. So how did we end up with dissociation from désagrégation? A translator. More specifically, the American philosopher William James, who translated désagrégation to dissociation in English in 1906 when Janet was lecturing at Harvard. And from that point, whenever he was writing or teaching in English about this clinical construct, he used the word dissociation. So myself and a lot of my colleagues do feel it is important to get the correct usage out there of dissociation whenever we're talking about the construct clinically. Yet, like a lot of things in how I teach, there's always a modification. Language is something that's very flexible. And if for you, it is more appropriate for your understanding to think of it as disassociating from something, I'm certainly not going to hold it against you if you use the word. Although if you're a clinician, please attempt to use dissociation. Want to learn more from me about dissociation and you're an EMDR therapist? 2 amazing courses are coming up connected to the release of my book, Dissociation Made Simple. I'll be running the version in person in Denver, Colorado, coming up June 23rd and 24th. And then I will be running an online version July 20th and 21st. Go to www.instituteforcreativemindfulness.com for more information and links to register.